Hello learners! Good day! Today is a perfect day to learn English. I am your teacher Grace. Join me in this learning journey. Are you ready?
Our first topic in English 6, Week 1, is organizing information from secondary sources.
Some of the very important tasks you do in school, either face-to-face or distance learning, requires writing compositions and presenting oral and written reports. In today's lessons, you will learn to organize information from secondary sources in preparation for writing, reporting, and similar academic tasks in collaboration with others.
Two kinds of sources. First one is the primary sources. It is the original materials regardless of format. The examples are letters, diaries, minutes of the meeting, interviews, photographs, artworks, artifacts, and sound and video recording. The second one is a secondary source. It is a document or recording that gives information from a primary source. The original information is selected, modified, and arranged in a suitable format. Some examples are reference materials, non-fiction books, biographies, non-print materials, almanacs, atlases, and gazetteers, specialized references, CD-ROM, periodicals, encyclopedia, and video references. Using primary source or secondary source helps you gather information. You may use the following ideas in organizing information from the secondary sources. First is location. To organize ideas using location, you may use diagrams, analogs, graphic representations, and maps to organize location. The next idea in using organizing information from the secondary source is through alphabetical order. Some information is easily to organize using specific terms in alphabetical order, like dictionaries and index. Another one is through category. This type is used to group similar characteristics such as color, size, usage, brand, texture, materials, gender, age, model, price, content, and nature. So for example, types of vehicles that may be written and presented according to usage, or brand, or name, or model and price. Time element, like history of humanity or events happened in a person's life journey, is another important factor in organizing information. You may use fishbone, timeline, step and cycle graphic organizers in organizing information using time. And finally, through hierarchy. Hierarchies are used to indicate the ranks as to heaviest to lightest, smallest to biggest. So for example, rank of population in Lucena City or here in San Narciso. So this shows how one piece of information is connected to another broader information that you like to emphasize in your written and oral reports.
You already know the ideas you may use in organizing information from secondary sources. You may highlight those 5 in your learner's packet copy. Now, let us move on to our first activity.
First activity, read the directions very carefully and answer the questions that follow by writing the letter of the correct answers in your answer sheet. So here is your guide questions. What is the news about? A. The news is about the COVID-19. B. The news is about the vaccine to be given to the frontliners. C. The news is about the DOT praising the COVID task force, including the tourism frontliners, in priority group for vaccination. And lastly, D. The news is particularly about the frontliners and the vaccine they needed. Write your answers in your answer sheet. 2. What could possibly happen if a person receives vaccination, especially the tourism frontliners? Write your answers readably. A. They will become healthy. B. They will have additional antibodies to protect themselves from COVID-19. C. They can go back and forth from places to places anytime they want. And D. They will not be included in enhanced community quarantine. B. Directions. Do the following activities. Choose the skills needed to develop a written composition like some news article and write your answers in your notebook. Number 2, study the table in your screen. Write the skills associated with the concept of organization for presenting oral and written reports in your notebook. So write very readably. Next, in your learner's packet, identify the idea used in organizing information to present the secondary source and examples described in every row below. Select your answer and the given choices. Write readably in your answer sheet. In writing a composition and presenting oral and written reports, sequencing ideas is important. This manner of organizing ideas helps you present your topic specific, clear, and brief. So using the table that you see on your learner's packet, study the event that happened in the year 2020. Read the directions and number each situation based on its occurrence. Choose 1 to 5 to show order. Write your answers in your notebook. Inside each column are events or ideas from different secondary sources. Organize them by following the given ideas. Perform the activity in your notebook.
And that's all for our lesson this week. This video serves as your guide. You can now prepare an oral and written report for school. For a simple reminder, keep reading and keep learning. Believe in yourself that you can do great things, big or small. Keep safe. God bless. Bye.